Howdy doodly, everybody. We are back, but we're not alone. We got Scan with us, but I think I have him muted, so let me just double check. Make sure we got things going. Scan, 1 2 1 2. What's up, buddy?
Hello, how's it going?
It's going. We're ready. We're here. We're ready for some professional casting. I mean, professional flaming of Thanksgiving.
I promise to be completely fair and balanced.
Same. Absolutely fair, balanced. Scan sounds like a fantastic person. You're absolutely right, Fairy. Scan is a peak person. If you don't know Scan, Scan is goated. One could almost say they
I'm
are.
a sub for Thanksgiving actually. Like, if everybody dies, like I'm technically a sub. Basically, is how I describe myself. Like if there was like a tragic plane crash and everybody was on board, I would be the sub.
They're a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma, says Punji. Yeah, he is. But tonight, you might have seen it. Week 1 of Articuno League. I know, 2 days ago, we just had week 2. What's going on? Well, UTA had to put off their last week's match because of Challengers Rise. They're participating in it. They made it to round 2, so day 2 there. So hella awesome for them. That's fucking amazing. So, because of that, we had to delay our match. So now we're here, Friday, 9:08 p.m. EST, and we're ready for some UTA actions. Almost sounds like it should be an STD or something like that. It's kind of crazy when you say it. I hope there's an abbreviation for
Is
it.
it a satellite campus of the University of Texas, perchance?
You know what? Maybe. I have no idea. Oh my god. The University of Texas Academy. That is UTA. I have no idea.
Or Antonio, drop the sand. Who knows?
Or Antonio.
No, Barry, I peaked 1800. To be fair, this was in like 2021, but like at one point I was really good at the game. I'm currently expert, which I think is pretty good personally.
Guys, we got an expert in Pokemon Unite here. You know, some people get veterans, some people get masters, but you know what? We got experts here. Experts! That's the quality casting you deserve. Expert level casting coming in your way. But yeah, so Thanksgiving versus UTA. Thanksgiving has been putting in a lot of work, and what I mean by a lot of work is they did some ladder games in the last 24 hours. So, hooray!
I
No.
heard that they ranked everybody up to master so they could practice draft, which ultimately didn't end up working out for them.
No, one, we didn't hit the master rank, and for two, Timmy turned it off. They said draft? What's that? This is their secret ploy to say, you know what? We're not going to see draft. We don't want draft in this nasty ass game. Get it out of here. And this is just their secret way of slowly disabling it and removing it. They're like, it's bugged, guys. We can't do anything. It's broken beyond repair. We're gonna remove it temporarily, and then we'll go from there. And I'm pretty sure they're just testing the waters because we know how Timmy handles bugs. They introduced them as intended features only for months later to say it was a bug. That's why it was removed, guys. It wasn't intended. It was a bug. I promise.
Like the launch pad, they fixed that after 3 years, 4 years.
Something like that.
It took them 4 years to figure out that that was a problem when it was used by everybody.
Right? Oh my god. Yeah, don't even remind me. But anyway, Scan, let's do semi-professional something here.
Yes.
My favorite 3 Pokemon are Sableye, Tyranitar, Duraludon. You love me. I preach about them. I spread the gospel of Sableye everywhere I go. Sableye propaganda. What are some Pokemon that you want to see tonight out of Thanksgiving or UTA?
Well, I don't know much about UTA, but I would love them to play something that isn't meta. Like, play something silly. Play a random attacker. Like an attacker like Chandelure or something like that. Something
Ooh.
that nobody has ever seen in their life. Like, in terms of Thanksgiving, Goodra. Goodra. We need to see the Goodra from them. That muddy water, the damage sponging that it can do, I mean, it provides a lot of front line.
Yeah, that's true. We do need to see some Gudras. I mean, listen, JK is too sensitive about Gudra. Yeah, he's certainly sensitive about something there. But anyways, yeah, no, Gudra I think would be a really good Pokemon there. Really good brawler, but they don't have Seal tonight. They have Firelight stepping into the limelight. So that's actually going to be really cool. We haven't seen Firelight too much in the Thanks Gaming roster. This is like their debut match into the big old leagues and tournaments with us. So that's going to be exciting. They're going to be on the top lane carry, laning with poor Fairy. Well, and by I say poor Fairy, I mean poor Firelight has to lane with Fairy. I mean, come on.
I mean, it can't go worse than when Fairy was bot laning.
Hmm?
There was a
Damn.
phase where Fairy was the bot laner. That was bot lane attacker with Fairy.
Yeah, you know
That
what?
was
Yeah.
that was a blip, but now that they're on their new role, they've been playing really well.
You know what, bro? Went there. Now that we're there, yeah, Fairy's in the bot lane, doing pretty good on some attackers, and then he what is it? Leafeon, she's super cracked. Did not work in lane, so we scrapped it. Mimikyu, kind of cracked, actually kind of bad on it. Scrapped it real quick. We said not on Fairy's watch. Seal carries my lane. I'm not even gonna
Give
lie.
yourself a little credit. He does do most of the work, but you don't die that often, so like it works out.
Yeah, Fairy, give yourself some credit. You are a good Comfy e-girl. Boom, we said it. Boom, we went there. Boom, and it's not even for her
To be
husband.
fair, we haven't seen as much Comfy recently from Thanksgiving.
Fairy Comfy's not for her husband, Gasper, who, by the way, is not with us in the chat tonight because Gasper's so goated he's off playing Rocket League.
Isn't that game even more dead than Unite?
I have no clue, but it would be funny if that was true.
I think it is. Although somehow the esports scene is slightly better.
Right? Oh my gosh. All right, let's take a quick peek at what's going on. All right, so what is it? Should be... Yeah, Meowth's still banned, and Zera, and Charizard Y. Yep, exactly. Since this is the week 1 ban, or the week 1 match, it will be since it is week one matches there, so we go by the week 1 bans. Charizard Y was not banned on Wednesday for the global bans because it got released, but it is going to be banned along with Meowth and Zeraora. Zeraora being banned because of a bug in the game with it. So this is the way that AUL has ruled it. We're getting rid of it, scrapping it. It's gone. So let me just see where they are. Oh my gosh, they just gave ready checks 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes ago is when they gave the ready check. Dang, bro, when I'm running late and I don't even get the coin flip done for them, this is what happens. Tisk, tisk, tisk. All right, well, since we're going to be waiting for them just a little bit longer, Scan, what's your favorite Pokemon in the game?
Favorite Pokemon in the game? Crustle. Easily.
And for those of you who don't know, Scan's current Discord profile is of Crustle, so can verify he's telling the truth.
Crustle was my main when I played the game.
Okay, listen, you're talking about the days of yesteryear. Were you around when the Crustle Unite bug was present in the game with its Unite move?
I was not. I was there at the very beginning where the best strategy on Crustle was actually to backhat during way. If you had, when Score Shield was first out, it was super broken, and with Crustle giving you all that shield, you could just score 50 on their face, and they couldn't stop it.
Yeah, and this bug, I believe, actually no, I think the bug occurred just after the Score Shield nerf came in with the Buddy Barrier. But basically, the bug I'm talking about, when Crustle united, it would get its Unite move back super quickly. You could have it back within less than 30 seconds. If you united and then scored like 4 points, you'd have the ult back while you have the ult. That is how bugged, that's how quick it was. And our controller decided to turn itself off because the game's taking too long. Come on. Thanks, gaming. Hurry your ass up. We want to see you guys play because we have to go at this through spectate mode. Unfortunately, Scan.
Why aren't you allowed to admin? Did you abuse your privileges?
Well, one, yeah, I am a little bit biased. And two, we actually do have another person streaming the game tonight, GX2. I believe we gave them we gave the link the last time. Let me see if I can't pull it up again for us as well, because we want to make sure we do promote those. All right. GX2 Smash Bros. There we go. Perfect. Let's get that stream link going. I should have been doing this. I should have done this a lot sooner, but you know what? Live and let live. This is currently where it is also being streamed officially for the Articuno League. Again, was not sure if I was going to be here on time tonight, but wow, Scan, I've been streaming for a while now, and I've been with the team for a while, and you only followed me 17 minutes ago? Brother.
No comment.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. We GPT game crashes. Man, even AI has infected the game crashes in this game already. Man, this is why we have an admin in the game as well. We have an admin in the game. They get to reset the draft or whatnot, go into blind pick and just say, you know what? You're fine. You're fine. Everybody picks their Pokemon. Please tell me, like, you guys already locked in. Somebody crashed at the load screen. That you don't need to reset. That just pause, get back in, and then go. Please tell me it's that. Please, Fairy, please. She's not responding, Scan. I don't know what to do.
I think she hates you. You
know what? That is valid. Of all the shit that I put her through over the last 2 years, holy shit, it's almost been 2 years. Oh my god, it's been a year and a half, but this June it'll be 2 years since I've known her, since I met her. Wow, PK crashed during ban and then Firelight crashed loading in. This is why Timmy said no draft. They said, you can go into tournament mode, custom mode, all you want, bro. That's your pain to sit through. Man, that is unfortunate. Damn, that sucks. Girl, I feel for you. Because we can't even get into some of these games. I mean, we got Zayd in there for a game. That could be pretty cool. Let's go. I mean, who else is
for
there?
A little bit while we wait.
I mean, we could watch something else. Yeah, we got people. It's fun. Well, I mean, like we should be diligent. We should be diligent, but at the same time, be prepared. You guys are just sucking up the ban? Is that it? You crashed during the ban phase, but you're just saying fuck it? Damn. I mean, since you have to like reset anyways, isn't it like, or pause or anything? Man, this is already off to a great start.
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
This game could not be optimized any better.
Oh, and Citrus. I mean, it's in the chat there. It's in the Discord, Fairy's Discord there. Citrus is like, this is why you're my side piece, because I answered the question in great detail about Legend ZA, trade codes, all that kind of stuff. Fun stuff, but only if you know about it. Not so fun stuff if you're not interested in it. Let's keep an eye on that chat.
Fairy, what's the bad news?
Oh, the bad news is it's making one of the players re-download the update again. This game was destined not to start at 9 p.m., but to go as late as possible. It's been 20 minutes. I know it has. And it's nobody's fault either. The game just doesn't want to play. Man.
You mind if I start streaming Valorant or something? Like, you want me to do that while we wait?
No, we're gonna go stream. We're gonna go pick on one of our friends here. You know what? We're gonna make fun of Solar.
Right.
Oh wait, we might not get it. I think his Desi game just ended. Dang it. Well, if we get in, we get in, and if not, if that's not. Oh, this might actually be a script of some sort. Look at these names: T Viper, Virago, Slimp versus I Love Delphox, Coco. Wait a minute, I know some of these names. Wait a minute. Yeah, battle has ended. You want to know why we saw so many familiar names going 5 stacks against each other?
I'm
Because
gonna say I'm only familiar with Slim. And barely. I'm
That's
not even
okay.
100% certain on that.
So Virago, I don't know if she's still with them or not. Used to play for Unsung Royalty, which was in Challengers Rise. Slimp used to play for Shiggy Wiggy. Solar used to play for Adorable Wolves. And a lot of these, T Viper, I recognize the name. Unfortunately, my dumbass cannot remember it. But yeah, the reason why we're recognizing a lot of these names, EX Frontier currently has its in-house night going. So that is why that's happening. Oh, no, I don't want to go see my Pokemon. I want to be that abandoned father. I don't want to see them on the weekends. Every other weekend at most, and this is not their weekend. All right, let's see. You know what? MG is now playing Meowth. We're going to go judge his Meowth game.
What are Meowth's moves again?
What are Meowth's moves again? I have no idea.
But this will go great.
Exactly. It's been 20 minutes. You're going in. Girls going in. Girls going in. All right. Let me take a look. We got ours. Sick. Heck to the yeah. So that is awesome.
This also might be a scrim. Or at least length.
All right. Well, we're going to judge MG for a little bit. This is just a little bit of it. This is just a scrim. I believe this is, I think their team name is Flaming Hot Dodrios, unless they actually solidified. And based on all the 404s, probably Team 404. Which I would guess being 404 error. So here we go. Meowth is already going off to a strong start into the central path here, using moves that names I don't know. I'm passing it off to you, Scan. Go ahead, commentate, say what's on your mind.
Okay. So we're contesting some farm here. Looks like purple team didn't get any of it. Now they're not contesting the Natus, which is surprising. The level advantage isn't severe enough that you would think. Bottom lane is getting challenged. Looks like they lost someone. Snorlax got KO'd. I wonder, Custom might be stacking, and that's why he's scoring so much.
I mean, with the new XP changes there, it is actually a good viable strategy to have Crustle stacking.
He got slow
early.
smoke and is not going to be able to make it out. It looks like Eevee has to eject out of there to survive. Manages to evolve into the Glaceon. Looks like they maybe overextended a little, tried to press their advantage too hard.
All right. Well, it looks like
Junglers are up top.
We got Chansey's potion in the pocket of MG. We're going to burn that and use it there. But that is one of the abilities of Meowth. When you fill up that charge bar of sorts and then you get a KO on a wild Pokemon, you get to pilfer a battle item randomly from the opponent. Like we just got an X attack. That X attack then belonged to... Wait, no, I think that's its own X attack. Did it just pilfer its own X attack? That's kind of dope.
Yeah, I mean, looks like things are settled in lane. Regidragos come up. They're starting to put Dodrio and Meowth are fighting for it mid. Looks like some rotates are coming in.
We are. Regidrago is here. Meowth is going straight for the rip, being absolutely ignored by Team 404. But meanwhile, Zabi looking to try to get away, but we have Christian coming in. 404 Joseph getting caught out as Seymour stuffs them back in the bag and sends them back to Spurs. It
actually looks like Vaporeon didn't go healing this game. I think it had the other move.
Oh, you know what? It would have that at this point. You think it's flip turn? I think it is flip turn.
It
It is
is. It is flip
definitely
turn. I
not
saw it.
Aqua Ring. All right, let's
Yeah, it's
speed
flip
this
turn.
up. Let's see what everybody looks at.
That's
Time
quite
change.
That's quite surprising, especially considering they have a Blissey, which with the safeguard would cancel out any kind of damage, stun.
Exactly. You know what? Meowth, despite being a Meowth, is actually seems like they're super strong. Like they're doing a lot of damage,
Oh,
getting a lot of
yeah,
KOs. That's insane. That's
yeah.
insane work. Go
Looks like
Meowth.
Vaporeon's got
Oh,
to
they
make his
died.
premises. No. Vaporeon going back in. No. Trying to get his score off, but no. Looks like Blaziken's going to cap their 40. We'll see if that goes through. I don't think anybody's going to be able to make it there in time.
Yeah, Zabi able to get that in. 206 to 61. So we do have the Hot Dough Trios leading the pack there. 550 now hitting the map there. Fairy, are you guys in the match yet? I really want to see you guys, but I don't want to miss it either. Oh, there goes the Bliss Assist hitting
Okay,
the
we use the
Blaziken.
Blissey. Blissey's still going in quite low. And I think that's
Yeah.
going to cost them.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
Blissy's.
they're staying up. Oh, the Blissey. Oh, the block came in at the perfect time. That Blissey was about to make an escape.
Oh, nice infinite Cyburn there. MG was doing good job keeping vision on the whole team and be like, burn it now, Seymour. Tell me, Seymour. Save me, Seymour. Seymour couldn't save him.
Did a really good job of getting that Mewtwo out of there. Not sure where the Mewtwo's headed now. Looks like he's going back.
Interesting, it is a Flail-X. No, it's not that interesting at all. This is JC, former captain of the adorable Wolves running Snorlax. Flail is like their signature move on this guy. They're like, haha, heavy slam. You're right. Heavy slam's a little bit cool, but I like the flail. And it actually does a lot of good damage there. Smack, smack. It's got good chase, good speed, especially if you pop the flail and then you go into the block. It's just like a free X speed.
Yeah, it's a mini X speed. Blaziken goes for the score, is gonna get punished for that, it looks like. But actually, no. Manages to get away. I'm really not seeing the value coming out of this flip turn here. It just doesn't seem like it gives it a little more extra mobility, but the stun just doesn't seem to be doing a lot.
Yeah. But we're going to go check on the other game really quick because they gave the ready checks 7 minutes ago. So we want to make sure that we are on top of it because again, the main focus tonight is Thanksgiving. So that was actually a good strong showing from both teams for that first 5-minute mark. But there we go. It's PK and Tay Fairy. They began 11 minutes ago. Did we just miss that whole match?
Who knows?
Or is this the crashed match?
Maybe. That's a very, very aggressive comp on the side of a UTA. The only kind of bulk they have is Slovo, and maybe Mewtwo X is the bulkiest after that, maybe Lucario. But also looks like maybe Mega Lucario slipped through the bans. I know Thanksgiving Target banned Lucario in their game yesterday.
Yeah. Now they got Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Lucario, Meowscarada. We didn't miss it. We're in the game. Let's go.
Yes. Okay. We got a Delmise, Mew bot lane, a Chansey, Blissey, and is that Vaporeon top lane?
That is an Umbreon into the top lane. No Vaporeon. Possibly a ban.
Possibly banned, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I could see that being banned, actually. It's a very strong Pokemon there.
This will be an interesting top lane. The Blue Thanksgiving has way more bulk, but UTA has significantly more damage. Actually, Lucario almost nearly goes down there.
Yeah. You can't underestimate the power of an Umbreon there, especially when it's being used in a carry position kind of like this. Like, now
Masquerada got juggled out quickly, same with the Decidueye.
Yeah, or coming up top there, Fairy looking to try to get something there, but or on low HP gets farmed up by JK. 850 birds coming in 10 seconds. Scan, if there's one thing you could say to JK right now, what would it be?
Hit the A button.
A press, you fool! A press! It's got one job, it's the easiest job in the world, so just do it. Send it. Look at that. Look what happens when you push the A button, people. It's all you gotta do. But we do have
This
that
is
Firelight.
actually even with the
Go
Mega
for it.
Lucario slipping through, this is a really good draft for Thanksgiving. The Blissey is always really good to have with the Decidueye. I mean, just allows it to get away with way more stuff.
Yeah, I mean, listen, okay, it doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving playing it or not. The Blissey is fundamental to making that Razor Leaf Decidueye work relatively good. Now, there's other Pokemon, other supporters you can utilize to actually make it work, but Blissey by far is the queen to making that composition work. But look at the engage coming up here. The Mega Lucario's looking for that level 5, finally ticks into it, but it's still being contested by Firelight, and they lose the ball toy. Oh!
Then we got a fight going on at Regidrago. Looks like Thanksgiving is probably going to confirm this one. Yep, the Solar Beam comes in. Slowbo getting caught out. Looks like he's going to die. Oh, it looks like it's about to be a team wipe, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we lost the Delmise, lost the Blissey, but we took down many members of the other side
Oh, yeah, took down the
UTA.
Meowscarada, took down the Slowbo, and Mewtwo.
Oh, can we do it?
Oh,
Yes, we do!
yeah.
Look at the clutch on Decidueye. Even the future sight couldn't predict that outcome.
I will also say Lucario hasn't really been stacking top that I've noticed. So, oh, he just gets melted there. I'm surprised he doesn't even attempt to attack this Decidueye there.
I mean, listen, Decidueye is a scary Pokemon. It had 5 levels on it, 4 levels now, but we do have, yep, that Meowscarada. Decidueye is in trouble. Flower Chick comes in and pops Decidueye. JK gets popped like he wishes Goodra popped him.
That's a huge level spike for the side of UTA. Meowscarada is now up to 10. Mewtwo is up to 8. So looks like they're going to be getting this Regieleki, but Thanksgiving is getting the Reggie on the opposite side down south.
Yeah, huge 18 coming in, and even though it's not a huge overcap, that is going to allow the Regieleki go to the tier 2. Now look at this, Thanksgiving. Come on, get good, guys. This is why we told Fairy to quit her job. She just got a recent job recently, but look how slacking she is. She's not even level 8 yet. But we are going to be burning the Regieleki, but UTA is not slacking. They're going straight down for the central path here, taking all of this juicy farm, and going for that T1 pad.
Delmise taking some chip damage off of them, but it doesn't. Oh, pulls Meowscarada in. Is the Meowscarada still going to be able to get out with that mobility?
Yeah, the Stewie Snare goes
in. It is going to be sad. Oh, Mewtwo comes in, does not save the Slowpoke though. Still dies there. And Mewtwo's getting chased by Decidueye. Blissey was also popped off screen.
Yeah,
and
listen.
There goes the 92.
I might not be an expert in Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure the Decidueye is not supposed to be the one that does the chasing. I'm pretty sure if you're the Mewtwo X and you're running away from the Decidueye, that's the wrong order of events. But the Meowscarada does go in for the Unite move, going in deep, does not get the KO on anybody there, but 1, 2, 3, all of a sudden down. JK's trying to get the team's vision alive. There we go. Pulled by the Mewtwo X, taken down, even though Mew was able to snipe the Lucario.
That was a promising push at first, but just overwhelmed by numbers, and the pad healing just couldn't pull it off. Was able to get a few picks, but ultimately ends up not really shifting the needle too much. Levels are still pretty similar.
Yeah, absolutely there. But Zenbro moving into the top here. We do have another Regieleki into the top. 101 to 125. UTA is leading the charge, but not by much points. Only 24. We still have the halfway point of the game here, so we still got a whole round 5 minutes. Well, it's 4.5 minutes, but you guys can see the timer. We still have roughly half the game to go.
Looks like UTA is going for some scores as well. Delmise is not going to be able to get there in time, but Thanksgiving does. Delmise pops ult into 3 of them. That's a bold move.
Yeah, we are going to be taking that down. There goes.
Is Thanksgiving going to go for a counter score down bot, or looks like Mew is going to score, but they are hard pushing this 5 push. They got to get here fast.
They do indeed, because Regieleki is
push off the pad.
That Regieleki is about to hit, but the Moonlight Prance comes out. Now we're going in, diving in, and that's Meowscarada and Mega Lucario gone. The Mega Evolution wasted, as we're now going to take it down. Gabs up, but it goes in! in! The Regieleki goes in and the 40 cap. Gabs up sacrifice all of a sudden, not in vain.
I think that was the Delmice that pulled it in, actually.
That probably was looking for Gabs up using that anchor shot there. Absolutely missed gloriously. Thank you for that, PK. We needed that peak interaction there. Allowed them to get huge 40 cap in, break that pad, and that I think that does mean
I think they're
another
Regidrago,
Regieleki's coming up their way.
Regidrago. Oh, Masquerada was able to steal the Regidrago. No picks either from either side. Just a neutral interaction. It looks like Decidueye is looking for an engage, trying to pick off the slow blow. Scald comes in, breaks the damage chain for a little bit, but ultimately does nothing. Looks like both sides are settling in, just farming their sides of the map.
Yeah, thanks
Maybe
gaming.
Maybe a push coming up top from Thanks Gaming.
Thanks Gaming is behind on points, but not a situation or a scenario that they're unfamiliar with. They are going to be looking to grab this in. Decidueye comes in, takes down a massive KO as Lucario looks to get on top of them, gets taken down. Boom goes the Raichu. Or's looking for Desi, found the Desi, but also is going to meet our maker.
Ada Leaf tried to die, but that Leaf Tornado pushed them off right in time.
All
I
right.
think it was just off cooldown as well. Looks like Desi's going for a rip on the Regirock down bottom. And it looks like the rest of Thanksgiving is going to be contesting this lucky to make sure they don't get a tier 3 push.
Absolutely. Mew already going for the hit onto the Regieleki. That is a smart move, trying to leash it so that way if it does go for the rip, it's likely to start healing itself on the return back. But this fight may have just started. Thanks Gaming's right in the thick of it. Mega Lucario has the power up punch away. We're going in. We're dying. There goes the slow, bro. The knock comes out. We're going to be hitting Pokemon. We're hitting people. We're going for a huge beam onto the Kyogre. We're hitting the Kyogre with the Razor Leaf, keeping those stacks up. Everybody's coming in, and that's one more down for the side of UTA. Infinite Cyber comes out. Huge team grab.
Mewtwo comes in, though.
We aren't able to get.
Is still working on the edges. Maybe they'll try and get a seal like they did with the Regidrago
earlier. There we go.
Mew was able to confirm. Looks like they're starting to push bot, chasing Meowscarada as well. Meowscarada has gone down. They're pushing bot. Mewtwo is very low. Will not get the healing due to the Kyogre. Umbreon comes out, and I think that's going to be death for both Raichu and Mewtwo.
Mike, this is why you are our attacker. I'll tell you that right now. Look at the positioning that the Mew had. They had really good momentum being able to go in there and the secure move ready to go despite the Meowscarada. They said, hey, you go right ahead. I got more burst. I got more damage. And 615 to 265. Game number 1 is looking like it's sitting pretty in the hands of Thanks Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, UTA led late, but ultimately lost that Kyogre fight, and Thanks Gaming was able to storm back, score 400 points, over 500 points on them, I think.
Yeah, over
looks
500.
Like they're back off. I think they might be surrendering that tier 3, just letting it go because they have enough of a level lead. I don't think there's enough points on the map for UTA to make a comeback.
No, there isn't. There's not enough points in the pocket there, not enough on the map, and more importantly, not enough time. UTA is going to lose game number 1. Thanks Gaming is going to pick up that first game. Very crucial in setting the pace and the tempo of this set because this is a best of 5. We're in it for the long haul. Sure, we do want to see Thanks Gaming lose 2 games, but that's because we just want to see them go to a game 5 scenario and take the win. We're masochists and sadists like that.
I disagree with that, actually, because I want to go to bed at some point before midnight. Because between all the game patches, I think each game is going to take about an hour.
Yeah.
Yes, the games are 10 minutes, but it might be an hour each.
Well, we were warned about this. We did say that there was going to be a crash at the ban phase. PK couldn't reset his Switch fast enough, missed the ban. Miraidon, Mega Gyarados coming in as the bans for the side of Thanks Gaming.
And those are the 2 big bans. The Miraidon and Mega Gyarados are the standard bans for Thanks Gaming. And it looks like UTA went for more targeted bans, I would guess, with the Vaporeon, Clefable, and Blastoise. Although Clefable maybe not as targeted because Thanks Gaming doesn't play Clefable as often.
I would say Vaporeon, Blastoise, even though they are in our kits and our rosters, I would say are less target bans and more just powerful bans. What's interesting
True.
to me, no Suicune ban, no Mega Pokemon ban besides the Gyarados. Charizard Y is a global ban, so that's 2 Megas banned out there, but no Charizard X, no Mewtwo X made the ban. Now, I do realize that UTA had first pick in this scenario because I'm looking at the chat, so we see that they had first pick in this scenario. And we did have a crash on the ban, so maybe one of those Pokemon could have filled
It
it
would be
up.
Mega Lucario
Probably.
that would go through.
We did
I think.
we did see how much of a problem that Breezy could have been for Thanksgiving had Mega Lucario been able to
He
just.
just I just don't think he was able to ever really get online. I didn't see him stack at all. Like I think he maybe got 2 stacks off that game. They lost the top line pretty hard, and even when he was offline, he didn't really go for many stacks.
Yeah, exactly. But no, the Clefable definitely not targeted either against Thanksgiving. We don't really run
Yeah,
that Pokemon, but it is
yeah.
a Pokemon that could be in our wheelhouse, and it is a Pokemon that I think we have been looking at lately because it's got really good AoE heals. It's able to shut things down, such as Buzzwall. It's able to bulk up with that Follow Me. It's got a lot of and that healing with Moonlight. The most important part of that is its AoE healing. So it's not just one Pokemon, it's healing everybody in
I
range.
something really fun. A fun fact about the Fable is, so you get rewards for hitting moves on different Pokemon in this game, and the one that you have for Clefable is the one move that Clefable's never run. It's the other move that's not Moonlight, and I don't think anybody knows its name off the top of their head. And if they do,
It's
they
Draining
lie.
Kiss.
It's Draining Kiss.
Draining
Yeah,
Kiss.
that's the move you have to hit to get the rewards with this game. And I don't
Yeah.
think I've seen it played once. I don't think I've ever seen Draining Kiss played. It's just bad, like or not even bad, but just worse than Moonlight by a significant degree.
It's because Draining Kiss, despite also being like a healing move for allies as well, just isn't as strong a healing move. It's got a much lower cooldown, but it's more focused on damage and self-sustain rather than team sustain. And the boon of the Clefable is the fact that it's able to team sustain. It can keep a lot of
And
bulky
also
Pokemon online.
I would also say, I mean, even if you're self-sustaining, Moonlight does that already for you. Maybe not to the same degree, but heals you plenty.
Yeah, exactly there. But holy heck, what a great first game. Best viewers! Man, I got the best viewers already. Get the fuck out of my chat, you little bastard. There you go. Done.
Okay,
Look at
looks like the
that.
game started 3 minutes ago.
Oh, there we go. Let's go from PK's perspective on this one while I figure out how to get out of this little. I'm in the chat thing. What's going
Okay,
on?
looks like the Mega Gyarados was not banned this time. It looks like again that UTA is going for a very non-bulky comp, which seems quite risky given the Garchomp and that kind of whip that it has.
Well,
Looks like
that's not a Mega Gyarados on Zenbro. That's a regular Gyarados. So that's just setting up Thanksgiving to go target that lane.
oh oh yeah, no, that's not even Mega. What that lane's gonna be bullied real hard. Thanksgiving has some really strong early game.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's going to be probably a Buzzball Venusaur lane. Venusaur isn't the strongest laner, um, but Buzzball is strong enough that I think it should overcome that.
Yeah, but we got
We
JK
got the
going to the
Garchomp
jungle.
jungle.
There's PK, and we got Firelight and Entei all on time. But fucking Fairy right here had to drag her ass out of bed and be like, oh, right, I'm playing a Pokemon Unite game. Get off my TikTok, get off my Instagram, stop posting to the peeps. I'm playing a game.
Also looks like the Gyarados is bot lane, which I believe Gyarados is typically played top lane as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to look at it too. You have 2 all-rounders on the field there. You're looking to try to push that. But speaking of
Oh, he's
pushing,
early
there
for the
goes
jungle
Ord.
rush.
But
There we go.
JK's right here, ready to clap back. We don't get the KO on Ore. We almost do, but we are able to zone them out. One of the berries is gone now, forcing both berries now. But JK's now looking to try to put pressure on it. But Firelight is still sitting at a dinky little Eevee. Poor little Umbreon, just inches away.
Yes. Looks like it's going psychic, which probably indicates a barrier. What's the fucking word? Power swap. Looks like that'll be tethered to the Garchomp, I assume, in lieu of another pocket. I assume if Comfey wasn't picked for the Garchomp pocket, then it must have been banned.
Yeah, that's actually a good point there as well. Mike looking for that level 5 there, but they've done a really good job. Gabzop hits that level 5, PK not quite there, but Zenbro, level 5, but only halfway through the effort gauge, and we're hitting 8 minutes. You do not want a Magikarp that's far away from Gyarados right before the first objective of the game spawns in. They have to find a way to get something done because, my God, they're going to be far behind.
Looks like Snorbo's getting caught out. It checks to get away. Umbreon's poking around up top. Regidrago's getting whipped by the Garchomp. Leafeon looks like it's just ignoring it going bot to help the Magikarp maybe evolve.
But it's going to be coming up top now. There it is. It's already gone.
Coming back up, but Regidrago's already gone.
It's going to be a 4-man push into the bottom there. JK with the fairies looking to grab it. And let's see if Fairy can nail the stationary Garchomp. She does! It's a full-blown miracle! She was able to hit the skill shot. My God, guys, you have no idea. This is big news. Celebrate in the chat. F's in the chat for Fairy for hitting the skill shot on a stationary target.
Yeah, I mean, quite exemplary on her part to hit a barrier swap, power swap. Sorry, I don't know why I keep mixing up barrier and power swap, man. Umbreon has prevented any scores up top. Has done a decent amount of chip damage as well. Looks like we just got a Gyarados actually. I think the Gyarados just came online. He was farming bot after they broke the pad down there. The Lucky Ice up top and the Lucky down bottom. Leafeon ult comes out but doesn't get any picks off of that.
But huge heals from the Firelight
really
there.
Odd Leafeon ult actually. Neither the Venusaur or Garchomp were particularly close by.
No, but this could be huge for the UTA. Garchomp is now online. Huge Earthquake coming in. Takes down Gabs up there. Zenbro has to look for a way out. They find Entei. Take down the legendary Grass Poison Dino Frog.
We missed a power swap on the Gyarados. Looks like Gyarados is investigating the jungle, sees it's down, and starts heading back up. I believe Thanksgiving did get that Regice, though. Buzzwole is going for the Lucky down bottom. I do wonder, considering Thanksgiving playstyle, if they'll be going for a pad push with this Lucky. They do have the level advantage. JK is 2 levels above anybody else in the lobby, and the rest of their team is fairly well leveled. Maybe try and get some farm to get ults online, but...
I do want to point out as well that Gyarados scored the first points for UTA of this game there, about the 6-minute mark there. 30 points this entire game. Nobody's been able to score anything going in. But huge fight! Look at all these Unite moves coming out, and it's Thanksgiving coming out on top. Snorlax comes back in, says, I can stop it. Oh, no, wait. Pads aren't up for 30 seconds. Now that T2 pad...
went back in. Buzzwole almost went back in there. That would have been real tragic if he did.
It would have been.
They backed off, though. I think UTA actually burned more Unite moves there than Thanksgiving did. I think they burned... They definitely burned. They burned Mewtwo, Blaziken, and Gyarados, I believe. And Thanksgiving only popped the Venusaur and Umbreon and mine. So actually, even alt trade. And looks like
they popped the Buzzwole as well.
Oh, we lost the power swap.
Hang on, like I'll be right back.
Mean with the Garchomp. Looks like UTA isn't really going to be pushing for this objective at all. Thanksgiving is going to get this Registeel for free. UTA just seems content to farm up, try and get some levels back. Which actually they're doing a decent job of. They're fairly evenly leveled despite the point disadvantage.
Yeah.
Going for some scores down bottom. Pushing top though. Leafeon looks like UTA back to help. I think Thanksgiving is going to back off after seeing these pad jumps.
Yeah, we're hitting the 4-minute mark. Pardon me, here shortly there. Regieleki spawning into the bottom here. Not going to be enough, but look at the huge fight. Huge Solar Beam coming in. The Infinite Sideburn comes out. We're going for the Dragon Current there. We're not able to get much of anything. Now we're going to be looking to grab. And there goes Or taking down the Venusaur and the Mr. Mime. Gyarados is looking to get out of here with that waterfall, but JK looking awful juicy. Comes in with the Dragon Outrage, the Livid Outrage as well. Gets pulled in by by RLS, and then look at that, taken down, and now they're pushing T1 pad. UTA looking to put points on the board.
I really think Thanksgiving should have backed off once they got those 2 picks in jungle. They had the advantage after UTA walked off pad, but they just kept trying to push and it just didn't work. Got the
Yeah,
power swap onto the Snorlax. Beam looking for some chip damage, doesn't find anything. Thanksgiving going for the bot Lucky. There won't be a third Lucky in this game, unfortunately, so they won't be able to get a tier 3 push during May.
absolutely not. But they're going to take it soon. Now we have UTA looking at a 1 minute rip there for that Regieleki here. Good at grabbing it in. I do apologize if there's loud noises coming from my end of the mic. I got homeless people in the building for some god awful reason there. They just like to invade us. And I mean, literally, it is a problem here, unfortunately. We do try to be nice to them, but unfortunately, they take advantage of it. And there's a whole lot of damage that's caused from them, such as increasing bills from the fire department from incidents like this where they pull our fire alarm or for smoking in the hallways. It is unfortunate. So if you hear anything like that from the side of mine, there it is. But oh my gosh, my riddle, thank you for the raid of 9. Let's do a shout out if I'm able to. It's follow Fairy for a moment there. / shout out.
Okay, looks like way positioning is being taken. Doesn't look like either team is taking particularly aggressive positioning. Looks like there's a fight going down in elbow, but it looks like both teams backed off. Thanksgiving still has the Red Ice buff, but looks like this fight is just going to be taken dry. Looks like they're just poking and prodding, content to hold their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. How did it go? Please make sure to drop it in the chat how it went there. Everybody give them a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. That's absolutely astounding here. But we're going straight into the fight. There's the Kyogre coming in. Take down the Blaze. Take down the Snorlax. Thanksgiving's going all in on this. The Infinite Stybird's coming out there. Zenbro. It's looking at this game.
Buswell backs off with a Gyarados. UTA started the fight. It looks like they're somewhat regretting that. They did get a bunch of ults out and didn't really burn any of their own, but it still looks like they're on the disadvantage in terms of numbers.
But a huge double KO there for the guard jump there.
Down.
Secure is gone, but the Blaziken's back. We're going for the flip or just to get the stacks up. There goes the stacks there on the guard jump. Nice Earthquake looking to take down God's up. God's up, gone. Breezy's in trouble. Venusaur's right there. There goes the Secure. 4 people down, and we're looking to grab the Zenbro, and is a complete team wipe. Mega Mewtwo X is back, though. They're looking for that Kyogre, and they're going to jump in looking for the steal, but it's going to be PK with the Secure. Thanks Gaming looking to pressure these pads to seal the deal once and for all.
I will say, I also want to shout out Fairy there. She actually power swapped something other than the hard carry for once. She got the power swaps off. That resulted in some KOs. And looks like they're just crashing this tier 3. Nothing UTA can do. Just scoring in their faces. Another blowout win. Well, continuing the streak since the last match.
Yeah,
I shouted you out, Perry. What do you want me to do? like I shouted you out. What do you want from me, man?
Absolutely there. But that is going to be about 850 points to, I can't remember what they had. Thanksgiving's taking game number 2.
It was under 200. It was under 200 points, I think.
Yeah.
I really do wonder if UTA goes back to the drawing board on their drafts because these really squishy comms just don't seem to be matching up well against Thanksgiving.
No,
I mean, they're just getting shredded to pieces every raid fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the ban that we missed out in the game number 1. Mega Lucario for Thanksgiving. Hit the Mega Gyarados, hit the Miraidon. We do have that Vaporeon and the Blissey Blastoise bans staying the same. Again,
it was Clefable last game, so Blissey I think they took off the board.
Oh, that is true.
They took Blissey off the board after seeing how it worked out the previous game.
No, you're absolutely right. They took the Blissey off. They responded. They said, go ahead, take Clefable. We heard what your manager said on stream, that you guys don't really run it. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, this is a great set. I'm excited to see what they're going to bring into game number 3. But
I do think also playing Gyarados is just not the right play. You got to play mons they get online early because they take those fights as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely there. But let's take a look at the chat there. Your stream, it went weird, but it was fun. Hell yeah. I'm glad it was fun there. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. That's what makes it good. If the streams are a little weird, but they're still fun, that's always good. It's always going to feel a little weird as well, especially if you're playing a game that implemented recent changes like Pokemon Unite did by removing draft from ranked. I hope it fixed the crashing issues for ranked, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at it because I did notice that a couple times that you were like that it was people close to JK that you power swapped, but in the right fight, I don't think it was by accident. Was it? Maybe the Blaziken actually was by accident, but that ended up working out quite well. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is another 3-0 from Thanksgiving with the way things have been looking. Even in the first game where UTA had the advantage early, the way fight just fell apart completely for them.
Yeah, it did. I don't actually quite know what happened there. I was getting distracted by a Piperoni coming in the background here, but yeah, that was definitely rough. But before we continue on, our pre-rolls, unfortunately, are about to run out. So we do have to run a little bit of a quick minute ad. We've been going for 55
wait, how many
minutes.
Grams?
Hold up. Our stream's been going for almost an hour now, so we got to run a quick 3-minute ad, and then we will get going there. So,
yeah, but Hyde, how many grams in the pre-roll?
what grams in the pre-roll? I have no idea what you mean, bro.
So
If that's a weed joke, I don't smoke weed. I don't get it.
I don't smoke weed, but I have a lot of friends that do. That's why I know what it
is. That's fine. But the pre-rolls are back off, so that is hopefully what we get to avoid. And hell yeah, we are going in. Fairy just confirmed they're in the draft, so hopefully by the time the ads are done, we will have a game to watch and cast, Scan. If you need a quick sip of water, I suggest taking it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that one now.
Absolutely. And while we're waiting there for Scan, that is going to be great there. Let's take a look at my riddle and let's make sure we give them a follow as a thank you for the raid. Absolutely love that once again. Absolutely astounding. I love getting raided. And this time we are going to raid somebody tonight. We tried, but we failed last night. Not last night, 2 nights ago when we were streaming. That's my fault. I didn't click the confirm button. I clicked it once, and then I didn't click it again. So unfortunately, there was no raid. But we're going to do justice tonight and make sure we pass it along. Get another raid going there. But the fire department is here in the building. I have got confirmation on that. So it should be soon, hopefully before the next game, that the fire alarm finally gets turned off and poor Piper can stop shaking. I know, Picker Girl. It's scary, isn't it? Yeah, it's scary. Here, give you a treat. Not that you'll eat it until it's over. We'll give you one of your favorite things. A good old dentist stick, yeah? Right here. No. You're not going behind the desk. That is not where you're going. Just absolutely isn't happening. One of the ways that she likes to go is behind the desk to hide, and that's not happening because I'm live and I got wires, and I do not want to deal with a dog potentially upsetting the stream because that's a lot to try to work back. Listen, I got wires back there galore. So, who's pinging me? I have to correct Fairy. Fairy quoted me from the stream, and she got it wrong.
I mean...
All right. She said I said that JK got pupped like he wishes he got pupped by Gudra. And I said popped. P-O-P, not P-U-P. Come on.
What about P-O-O-P?
Oh, well. I mean, if we're going there, we're getting exotic. That's always fun. If we're going exotic there, that's always fun indeed. So, but we got the Piperoni themselves cuddling up with us there. We have to restrain her a little bit because she keeps trying to go behind the desk. So we got you, baby girl. Yeah, we got you. There's a dentist stick right there if you want it. I know treats and food aren't able to distract you right now. And we got both cats in here, which I don't want them to be, but with the loud noises, can't help it. So, yeah. And Lacey's the only cat not in here because she's like, I don't mind, I'll sleep through it. So I don't know how she does it, but yeah, laziness trumps all. Lacey's a fun cat, I guess. She's just like, I'm on the couch. She's like, are you trying to bring me into the bedroom? Are you trying to bring me into there? You trying to bring me into the studio? Hell no, I didn't give my consent. Put me back. Oh, I think I hear noise and stuff on Scan's end. So Scan might be coming back soon with his water.
I have been back. I was just typing.
Oh, that's true too. You have been back. I've been talking with you too. Wow. Hyde's ADHD distraction stuff is really going off the charts today. I'll tell you that right now.
What are you prescribed? Did you take it today?
I am prescribed the good old fashioned suck it up and get over it.
I got the Stratera. I forgot to take it this morning.
Dang. But yeah, my doctor decided you just get the good old suck it up and deal with it routine, and I'm like, all right, that sounds not so good to me, but we'll get her done. We got Bowser going on screen. We got J Smug, Milan, mid lane. I think these are a lot of the in-houses going on tonight as well in the EX Frontier. If you guys are interested in competitive in-houses with their own in-house ELO system, definitely check out EX Frontier Discord server. That is going to get you some cool in-houses. We host them every Friday night at 8 p.m. EST. Tonight is no exception. We will be there next week. And in fact, because I'm pretty sure we won't have anything next week there for the team, but even though I'm going to be that absent father. I only get my kids, which is my team, every other week. I'm going to be with the EX Frontier casting those in-houses next week. And Scare, I'm going to have you take over while I go turn off my fire alarm in the apartment for the third time. Come on, guys.
Alrighty. What do you want me to chat? Anybody got a subject for me to talk about? No, Gasper, it's been 2. He hasn't updated the UI yet.
I'm
2
good.
games. First game was close, and then Meaning of Life. Find something that you're content with doing until you die, and hope it works out for you. I don't know. Off-Student Jack King, you're asking me questions I can't tell you answers to. I don't play this game much. I have no idea what the new mods are. Hyde, can you tell me what the new mods are?
The new mods, the most recent Pokemon that got released. Talk about the new mods coming. Oh, the ones coming out. I have not seen any leaks of anything coming up yet. I don't know anything. I try to avoid that stuff as much as possible, or try to keep a little bit on top of it. But unless it's got a release date, I don't really look at it too much. I know Surfetched is on the list. And that's about it.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I remember that.
I'm pretty sure there's gameplay of Surfetched. It looks awesome, I'm not going to lie. Surfetched looks really, really cool. Oh, the 3 legendary birds. That's right. I have heard rumors that they are coming to the game as well. Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. Listen, everyone's saying they're coming in as like attackers, but hear me out. Moltres coming in as the all-rounder. Articuno's the only attacker. Zapdos comes in as the speedster. That's the way I see them coming in. That's the way I see them.
Hear me out. We just stop making new attackers and all-rounders until we get the other classes' numbers up. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I fucking agree. I absolutely do. But
we just stop making new attackers. Like, we have enough. Half of them don't see play. Like, we don't play 70% of them. There's too many.
Exactly. Gasper wants tank meta, and he's not looking to watch Team MMYS, which took 5 tanks only 5 tank meta into the World Series. And they didn't go far, I don't think, but they were a very strong contender, won quite a few
Okay,
games.
we got PK on Lapis, which is a comfort pick for him. We got the Trev up top, which is a little unusual. Also, an odd team. Looks like a more balanced team comp on the side of UTA. They decide to lean away from having so many attackers.
Yeah,
Blastoise does. The Squirtle does not get the KO there.
no, but we do give up the Blissey as well. That's actually really crucial. No
Crustle is an interesting.
Decidueye. No
Greninja though,
Decidueye
which
there
is
for
a
the side of Thanksgiving, so that's interesting to go with as well. Firelight's coming up there. There's the Talonflame. Got not quite level 5 there, or on the Delphox level 5, but that's not a Delphox, so that's going to be really hard to deal with there. The 850 beads are now
yeah.
coming up there, scan there, so what are they going to play for? Secure
Looks like
or for
bot lane.
farm?
That probably for secure. I would assume they don't. They don't have. I think. And then bot lane looks like it's been pretty even so far. Looks like Thanksgiving gets the majority of those bees up top. Yeah, pretty even on bot lane. Nothing. Looks like they've just been contesting their own farm. Nothing too crazy.
But we do
Trev,
have
I
that.
think Trev was maybe going for stacks or something. Ends up dying. Blissey was not banned this game. Greninja's actually in Delphox's jungle right now.
Yeah, we go
Um,
for that jungle KO,
oh,
but unfortunately not
he's
able to
gonna get
get
caught out.
away.
Yeah, he's
Just
gonna
help
get caught
Or
out.
by giving them a little bit of extra farm there. So that's what they're going to be looking for. Looking to get that level 6, get online to Delphox. They're going to be working to level 7 because that's when you become the real Pokemon.
Looks like there's been a little bit of skirmishing up top. Talonflame is low, but nothing too crazy. Bot seems pretty stable as well. Almost able to deny the War Turtle, but not quite. Still got to wait for that surf to become fully online. Delphox is gonna be able to move around a lot, and looks like Trevenant's gonna go down. They're pushing that Blissey, but Mew does get the Regidrago off that. There were 3 up top, so no one to really contest it.
JK's on the
Goes
run with the
down.
eject button coming out. Zembro goes on top, so able to pick up JK there. Delphox is looking to pick up Fairy, but hey, they didn't have the right pickup line. Fairy's going to be able to get away, but nice push from Breezy. He's going to stop Firelight in their tracks there. Trevenant might not be a bad Pokemon right now, but Breezy's doing good job, and once they come online at level 7 on Blastoise, that's going to be a problem Pokemon.
Agree. That surf is just really good right now. That shove, I mean, okay, able to get the Reggie Ice. Looks like Crustal's going for stacks, maybe down bot. And then it looks like they're also going to get the Lucky down bot, but they will get a KO up top on the War Turtle.
They are. The longer they can keep this Blastoise from being a real character, the better it is for them, because this is just going to allow them to keep shutting them out and allow them to get further level lead, further point lead. But we do even it up. Bot lane there. Alaris is looking really good on that Espeon there.
Looks like
Nice wall. Huge grab on the mic. Take it down, Mew. There goes another grab. 2 KO streak for Crustle. Take it down the Trevenant there. Firelight looking a little
like
bit.
They're continuing to push bot pad. I don't know that Lapis is going to be able to stop this on their own. No, they're going to go down. Greninja's going to come in. He has all really be Espeon ults. Oh, Blissey comes in as well. Able to pick off the Crustle. Looks like they're trying to go after the Delphox.
Ooh, there we
not able to
go.
get out. Looks like they're going to press the bot pad as well, try and pressure this while they have the advantage.
Huge. Blissey gets the 31.
And get punished.
40 goes in, 9 left on the pad. They're trying to.
I would back off if I were here. If I were gaming here.
No, they absolutely need to. Everybody's here. Firelight looks for a pick, but they're just in behind. Kidnap 2, but they're just throwing Blastoise in. Huge Hydro Typhoon is the death of Mew, but now we're going to be looking to try to grab something.
Back off way sooner. They needed to back off way sooner, and it looks like UTA is not going to make the same mistake Thanksgiving did. They're going to back off here and not push that tier 2.
I don't think it was the fact that they needed to back off. They were already pulling back. I think it was the fact that Trevenant was able to pull both the tanks towards Thanksgiving and allowed the Blastoise to get a crucial Hydro Typhoon off, which is just going to be able to knock everybody up, and you get a you get that extra knock on your doorstep 9 months later, or I guess 1,000 steps later, since you're in the Pokemon, you're in the Pokemon world there. But that is
Yeah,
that's always not fun to go with. So we
going for
gotta
the Wedge
look
of
where we're
Steel,
putting those
but
horn
it
leeches.
got the Wedge of Steel, but the leashing was just off there. It was able to heal a bit, but no contestant there. Looks like they're fighting for the Lucky. I would be yeah, it looks like Lapis does back to work to make sure that it doesn't go uncontested. They decide
One
to push it.
151 to 110 right now. Surprised Lucky hasn't been gotten yet. Really slow rip, but Blissy's going in deep. The Bliss assist is still in the pocket there, and it is above 4 minutes. They can use it again. Look to find a way to grab a KO, push some points, do something with that Bliss assist. Use it now. Go, Fairy, go. Greninja's able to pick up
Looks
the
like the
KO on the
Talonflame
Talonflame.
kill.
Looking for the Breezy. Breezy ejects over the wall with the Surf, able to push
Oh,
JK down. Espeon's coming in,
Espeon,
looking for a target with that stored power. Surf
they
into
got
the
a
Fairy. She's KO'd and gone, but JK gets away.
and Trev is still fighting. I don't think they're gonna. Oh, they're able to back off. They don't pursue real hard. Maybe worried about getting jumped from the bushes or something. Thanks Gaming has gotta farm up. They're behind slightly on levels, but JK is the highest leveled in the lobby.
Right
But this
now,
farm looks like they're evening up in levels because of that.
in terms of pads, I'd say Thanks Gaming is in the lead. Right now, this bottom tier 1 pad is at 9 points. The top side for Thanks Gaming's only at 50. So the overcap in the T1 pad is going to be bigger, and it is going to throw off the calculations for the side of UTA if they try to rely on that and it comes to a close game.
They
But Mew
burn the
coming out.
Mew out there. They burn the Mew out there, and it looks like, and Talonflame's able to get away too. Lapis got caught out. Mew tried to save him. Oh, Delphox all comes out. I wondered, was that a
Yeah,
misclick?
those
That
fans.
must have been a misclick.
I think
There's
they
no
were
one in the
looking at.
area.
I think they were looking to grab JK and Ferry, but JK and Ferry were zooming away all the way to the other side of the map.
Yeah, but that Delphox ult was on pod. Surely must have been a misclick.
It might have been. I'm not sure. They don't even have a buff on them, so it wasn't even for a Regidrago. Man, the casters missed it. Gosh dang! If only we were doing our jobs.
Yeah, getting the Reggie
Psych.
off. They'll have about 15 seconds to burn this Reggie Lucky down bot. I wonder if they'll be able to. Looks
Uh,
like Talon was going in for a score, but Mew's there to stop him.
10 seconds
No,
to
they're
go.
not. They're not going to be going for this Reggie Lucky. I think they're starting to push up north to get some positioning.
They have
Trev's
to.
Trev's a
Firelight.
little Trev's taking a bit of a bite, but not getting punished. It's completely alone. There's no one to follow up on him.
Firelight is here looking to zone them out, do something, trying to dance, trying to pressure them in. Thanks Gaming is in the lead by 41 points, so they know they have normal lead, but they don't have big lead. That means a huge 50 cap could be the deciding. But there goes the Water Shuriken burst, looking to grab it. Talonflame is down, Delphox is down. Doesn't matter if JK's gone because the two main carries are gone. Now we're going to be looking at, there goes Gobs up, taken down by the Mew. Alarissa's looking at the juicy there as Mew misses the Hydra. That Solar Beam, but Lapras able to find the KO with the Trevenant. Just a Blastoise now left. Huge Surf coming in. Not enough HP on it. Looking for the Hydros pump there. But it's JK with the secure. But that's not all, folks. Look at UTA. They are coming back. Talonflame, Flame Sweep. Fanciful Fireworks on the Delphox coming out. Huge pad defense there as they try to kidnap Firelight.
It might have actually been a happy accident that they didn't have Delphox for the Kyogre fight because they really stall on pad, but doesn't end up mattering. JK just was able to clean up in wave fight. He completely avoided that maelstrom of ults that UTA sent out. They sent out Blastoise ult, Crustal ult, and Espeon ult, I believe, and he just none of them hit JK. He was able to just roam free and kill everybody. And
Yeah.
it looks like it's just going to be another stomp on the side of Thanks Gaming.
Listen,
I don't think they've lost a match I don't think they've won a match by less than 500 so far.
They have not. This is now going to be a game 3 in the hands of Thanks Gaming. 3-0ing UTA. But I think I'm going to disagree with you on one thing, Scan. I don't think it was a full stop. There was a lot of opportunities for UTA to come into this, and the point differential there was only because of the Kyogre. Whoever got that was going to get that huge 500-point swing in their favor. UTA put up a really strong showing, and it was beautiful to watch.
I will say they did put up a good fight, but the Thanks Gaming's just Kyogre fights have been immaculate in their game so far. none of the teams have been able to properly kill. JK's just been able to escape a lot of these fights and not really take much damage. Teams just need to focus him more, I think, because he barely took any damage in that fight. He was full health by the end of it.
Yeah, 95k damage dealt, 32k taken. Olaris doing really good as well. 66k dealt, 27k damage dealt. Delphox only taken 34, but these low damage numbers are what you want to see on your attackers. Even Entei, only 36k damage dealt, but only 24 taken. Low damage numbers on these key piece Pokemon.
Yeah, really low damage on the side of Thanksgiving outside of JK. I mean, I don't think they really wanted. I don't think they took as many fights as they usually do. This is quite a low damage game for them.
Yeah, it absolutely is. This game was very low brawl, surprisingly. Even Firelight is sitting at only 33, PK sitting at 28. Like, this was a very low damage game for everybody except JK and Olaris.
Even that, even for JK, 95k is quite low. He usually cracks 100. I mean,
Yeah,
in the last two games, he was over 120, I believe.
yeah, Decidueye, Greninja, Garchomp, he usually cracks over at least 120, 130. So even on a loss, he usually pops out almost 100k damage on a loss. So the fact that that UTA was able to shut them down this much throughout the match and keep the game as close as it was absolutely had me sweating a little bit, because I was like, I really want Thanksgiving to 3-0 this, but I also want to go to a game 5. So I was kind of rooting for UTA to win, but I guess the curse of Hyde struck them a little bit too much, because sometimes when I root for a team, actually not sometimes, a lot of the time, they just lose.
Yeah, I will say though, teams really do need to figure out how to beat Thanksgiving at that Kyogre fight. Teams have had the advantage for the entire game and just lost the fight and ended up getting blown out by the end of it.
Yeah, absolutely. But before we go, Scan, is there any last words you want to say to the chat? Anything you want to say about the team?
Yeah, I mean, good job. Maybe don't rely on Kyogre fights to bail you out every time. But I mean, I guess the strategy seems to be working. So by all means, continue until it doesn't.
Absolutely. All right. Well, guys, appreciate you sticking around and watching this game. That's all we're gonna have for tonight. I might be back tomorrow night with some actual personal streaming. We do want to dive into some Meowth gameplay, so we're gonna be showcasing that. We picked up the little guy today, so it's now in our roster. But yeah, that's all gonna be for us tonight. You can catch us tomorrow over on tomorrow morning, starting at, I believe, 10 a.m. The casting time is usually about 30 minutes before, so I believe it's about 10 a.m. over on the Engage and Co. Twitch channel and YouTube channels. We're going to be casting some of the EU off-stream league regional matches there, and we're going to be joined with Spartan Tano, so it's going to be super great, super excited, so you can catch us over there. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and stick around for the raid, because we're going to be raiding Carm World.
All right, I'll see you around. All right.